To it then. Humans of the earth, welcome back. Today I just kind of wanted to talk. I wanted to have a talk about meditation, an unplanned talk about meditation. There's a lot of talk about like people putting pressure on themselves that they should meditate. Because in reality, you don't have to do anything. What you should be doing is exactly what you are doing, how you are doing it. And I just want everybody to just chill, all right? Easier said than done, I know. But again, with this idea of meditation that we have to be thinking about nothing while we meditate, that is simply wrong. Our mind thinks that's just what it does. Our mind is here to think. We can't not have thoughts. That is not possible. So I think people need to understand meditation is about learning how to be comfortable with our thoughts, learning how to be comfortable with stillness without distraction, learning how to be comfortable to be, without our phones, without our journals, without alcohol, without people being around us, like just being comfortable in the silence of our being, of our nature, of ourself, just being alive, just simply being alive. And yes, that means having 10,000 million thoughts in your head all the time. And sometimes it means like, oh wow, I'm just breathing right now and it feels good. Yes, I meditate every day for at least half an hour. It's just what works for me. When I first started meditating, I meditated for 5 minutes a day, sometimes not at all. But yeah, 5 minutes for me was great. Like, that was amazing. And it still is. Like, if I just get 5 minutes one day, then hell, whatever. 5 minutes it is, man. If meditation is something that interests you, like, yeah, just set yourself a timer for 5 minutes. You don't have to pressure yourself and be like, I have to be the perfect yogi right now, or else I am just not a yogi. Like, screw that. Do what is real for you. Because there's no one else that is you. Like the monk in Thailand that does this for a living is the monk in Thailand doing that for a living. You probably live in a place where you have to go to work, come home, think about school. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you're surrounded with cars, you're surrounded with technology, you're surrounded with distractions. Of course, you're not going to sit there every day for an hour. Like, not everybody can do that. So just chill, man. Just chill. So the point of meditating is to come back to what is real in this moment. There's different kinds of meditations. For you, you might want to focus on your breath, or you might want to listen to a sound, or you might want to repeat something in your head over and over again. You might want to lie down, you might want to sit in a chair, you might want to walk. There's walking meditations, there's laying down meditations, there's all sorts of stuff. Like, you can go on Google and look up meditation with this, and then you'll probably find the this that you are looking for. But why do we always talk about the breath? That's the question, maybe. So the breath is, in all cases, neutral. The breath is not good. The breath is not bad. The breath just is. If you think about it for a second, what quality does your breath have? Is your breath a good thing or a bad thing? Like, it's not good or bad, it just is. So focusing on your breath is focusing on something that is real, that is present right now. Your breath is not in the future, your breath is not in the past, your breath is now. And that's why the breath is so important in yoga, it's so important in meditation, for so many things. In my opinion, the best way to start meditating, I have done a video on this before, but it's something that I wish people would understand more, and that's why I'm talking about it. In my opinion, the best way to start meditating is to sit down or lay down. Just find a position that works for you. And you can do this if you're walking too. And doing whatever you're doing, when your thoughts are going and you realize that you're thinking a lot, once you become aware of your thoughts, just focus on your breath for however long you're focusing on your breath for. And then you're going to focus on your breath, blah, 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 and then your mind is going to go thoughts, 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 thoughts. Oh, I'm thinking. Let's just focus on our breath again. And whether you're thinking for 10 minutes, for an hour, as soon as you start thinking again, go right back to your breath and see how long you can focus on your breath for. It's that simple. And I think that however long you want to sit in meditation for, walk in meditation for, whatever it is, just try to make the goal for yourself in those moments to focus on your breath as much as you can. And if you're not focusing on your breath at all during that time, then that's your meditation. And you're like, wow, my meditation today was me not focusing on my breath. And that just is the reality. That is the now of that, and that is okay. All right? So sometimes I feel like when I ramble, it doesn't make sense, but perhaps it does make sense. So hopefully you got a little bit of something out of this video, but it's just things that I'm trying to share. And by sharing, I'm finding the words to form these thoughts of mine into clear sentences. So this is my practice. My practice is me talking to this camera, trying to find words that make sense together, because the logic in my mind doesn't always seem to have words to form it. So this is an outlet for me to try that. And that's that. Thank you, my friends.